guys out, I think. Check 1 2. Testing 1 2 3. 1 2.
We're ready for the numbers now. Since I got this in front of me. You can give me the numbers. I got this in front of me.
Okay, numbers.
Yeah, Floyd State first.
16.
All right.
Michigan 32. 7.
All right. Thank you.
You know, do you have anybody helping you?
Uh,
I'm assuming so, but I don't know specifically who. Chelsea's kind of been organizing them.
only got 3. This is it. That's it.
Maurice, how many?
That's it. That's it for Florida State. Michigan's gonna have one more athlete.
Have one more?
Yeah, Michigan's gonna have one more.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Microphones. So,
patient. Yeah.
I figured they couldn't beat me, so.
You need a what?
Nah, the guys was giving me a hard time.
I just set it up behind
They were hating.
Maurice's name. No big deal. Thank you.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate. I left my tip jar is what I did.
Yeah. Nope. He controls it off and on. So that's really nice.
Okay. All these are like 2. I only get a coach one. Thank you. No, you're fired. I didn't even see that. Honestly, I didn't see.
Thank you so much.
Watch your own power. I need that number. Hey, coach. How's it? Congratulations. Good to see you. I know. Good afternoon. At this time, we have Florida State on the dais. Starting up to my right, Coach Alameda, student athlete Jessica Burrows, and student athlete Morgan Claveman. Coach, we'll do general comments about the game, then we open up for questions.
Yeah. First of all, I just want to congratulate Michigan on an amazing season. We've had some amazing games against Michigan, and they're just such a classy program. And there's been a lot of seniors that ended their college career today on that team. And so just an amazing job to them. And as for our program right now, the fight, it's just so awesome to see the comfort level after our first game coming out and booting the ball around a little bit. The comfort level of going pitch to pitch and trusting the process of what we talked about all season. Jessica had a great day today, and a lot of that comes from having a great catcher to stop a lot of those drop balls and change-ups for her to be able to throw that. So the confidence of the two of them and trusting it and pitching was it was amazing to see in big situations there. So really proud of them and really excited about our next opportunity this afternoon.
All right, this time we're going up for questions. Raise your hand, name, affiliation. Jordan, you go first.
Jordan Culver, Tallahassee Democrat. Jessica, I mean, usually the bats come alive at some point and give you a little bit of room to work with. Is there more pressure on you as the pitcher when nothing is working offensively? It's just a 1-0 game?
There's a little bit of pressure, but the whole big picture is it's my job out there just to keep spinning it and get the defense back in there to work on the offense. And, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the offense is on fire, sometimes it's not. But that's what I signed up for, and I want to be in that situation. And I think I was the most relaxed today than I have been in a while. And the defense was playing amazing tonight or today, whatever. And and then Sid back there was huge, just blocking that changeup and big catches out there. Callie Harrod's big catch, and the defense is on today. And sometimes it's either or a one-game ball game, and that's what the World Series is all about.
Kyle Fredrickson with the Oklahoman. For Morgan, take us through that wild pitch in the third where you were able to cross home. What did you see? What was going through your head? And then what was the reaction like after?
It's kind of a runner's dream to be able to score on something like that, but just the people in front of me and the people behind me having those at-bats to be able to move me around to 3. And then, there's just the little things that you have to pay the most attention to. So being able to pass on a little bobble or overthrow, just you're always looking for those things, and you wish them to happen. You beg for them to happen. And so when it does, you want to take advantage of it all the way and and execute when those things do happen. So I'm just happy to be able to bring my speed to the team and be able to do that for my team. And just a great feeling overall.
Morgan, both Alex and Jessica, they get a lot of credit for being the flashy home run hitters, but can you talk about the importance of just getting on base, using your speed, and being able to manufacture a run?
I'm so proud of my position. I'm obviously not a home run hitter, and I don't plan to be. But having them just get on base and having them hit those home runs, it's overall a team thing. It's a team job, and so just being able to get on base and maybe steal a bag or two to get in the scoring position, and having the big hitters behind me to hit me around in those situations. So it makes my job so much easier. I'll let them do the long ball, and I'll just stick to my small bunts and stealing bags because I'm so proud of it, and I'm able to bring that to the team.
Coach, could you just talk about Auburn, who you've obviously played twice, and do you know what you'll do pitching-wise tonight?
Nope. I think we got a good 1-2 punch, and actually, Jess, was pretty good with pitch counts, where she was. So we are familiar with Auburn. We have played Auburn before. They're a great offensive team, and we'll probably see a lot of looks in the circle as they bring a lot of pitchers to us. So we're going to have to go game plan here over lunch, and change in uniforms and do something, get ready for them. But I know it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a battle, and, they're on a run right now.
All right. Are there any more questions? If not, coaches, ladies, congratulations. Thank you. Florida State will take on Auburn tonight at 6 p.m. That game will be on ESPN2. Thank you. this time we have University of Michigan head coach, Coach Hutchins, student athlete Sierra Romero, student athlete Megan Betsa, and student athlete Kelsey Susala. Coach, general comments about the game, then we open up for questions.
Well, congrats. You have to congratulate what a great effort. Florida State and Jessica Burrows was just outstanding. Outstanding effort. And, you know, they got it done, and they shut down a very good Michigan team, a very good hitting team. And as I've said all week, Megan Betsa gave us a chance to win. She gave us every chance to win and did her part, and, you know, we just didn't find a way to get it done. And I've got a lot of heartbroken kids, a fantastic senior class that has to say goodbye. And I told them just to reflect on their careers and what they've meant to Michigan and what Michigan has meant to them. And we'll hold our head high at the end of the day because they represent this institution and the sport of softball. They represent their families every day the way our institution asks them to do it. They're great Michigan women. And as a coach, ultimately that's what I'm most proud of. I'll always be proud of Team 39. They've had a great season. We had a great run. And unfortunately, we just ran out at the end.
All right, we're going to open up for questions.
Coach, a one-hitter from your pitcher, really, what more can you ask in a game like this in such a huge stage?
You can't ask any more. She couldn't have done anything else. She pitched her guts out. She pitched her heart out. And she did everything she could for her teammates.
For Sierra and Kelsey, what was Burrows doing that was just so effective from beginning to end today?
Sierra.
She was just being the good pitcher that she is. She was spinning the ball, and she was hitting her spots, so she did a good job.
Yeah, just mixing it around in the strike zone, and we chased a couple pitches, but I think overall we were just trying to get our cuts in and just put the ball in play, but it didn't really work out for us. So.
Kelsey and Sierra, I know it's hard. It's this soon after your last game, but Coach talked about reflecting on what you've done here. Can you both reflect on what you did here at Michigan and also particularly this year?
Kelsey.
I mean, my time here has been awesome. This last year with 20 other girls, it's just amazing. And we didn't get the outcome that we wanted, but I wouldn't have traded these last 3 days for anything. Any extra day that I can be with my teammates is an awesome experience for me. So I thank Hutch for giving me this opportunity, and it's been awesome.
Sarah.
I mean, ever since I stepped foot on campus, Michigan has done nothing but great things for me, and I've just tried my best to represent Michigan the best way I know how. And playing for Hutch and Team 39 this year has been amazing, and there's no other place I'd rather be, no other uniform I'd rather wear, and I love Michigan.
Megan, can you describe what happened on the Florida State scoring play?
It was supposed to be a change-up in the dirt, and it was just a little too much in the dirt, and it got past Aiden, and the run scored. But I gave up too many free bases in that inning, and it hurt me.
Megan, can you actually just kind of walk us through today in terms of coming back from last night? And it seemed like you really settled down, obviously, after those early innings, kind of got into a groove. Just the entire day, just how'd you kind of manage through all this?
I just had to fight, and I was focused on giving everything I had and working through whatever I needed to work through. And I knew that if this was going to be it, that I was going to go out and give everything that I had for my teammates and the senior class.
I have two. For the players, how difficult was it was like a 12-hour turnaround from last night to today's game?
Sierra.
We're college students. We stay up that late sometimes. We're fine. It's softball. We've conditioned all year for this, and, it just didn't fall our way.
Megan.
I mean, just what Romo said, we got back as soon as we could and went to sleep and iced and had a good breakfast, and we were ready to come play, but, we just didn't do what we really needed to do.
Kelsey.
I agree with what they said. I mean, it doesn't matter what the turnaround was, but we just didn't get the outcome that we wanted today.
For Hutch, can you talk about your strategy in that last inning? Did you want Monty to bunt? You wanted Monty to bunt there?
I wanted her to bunt it to the right side, and we didn't get it done. I'm sure Burrows spun that pitch, and we needed to get the tying run to second base and give us a chance to win. And, you know, they played deep. They'd been bunted on the whole tournament, and we didn't get it done.
Coach, your senior class won over 200 games in Ann Arbor. Can you just talk about, you know, the impact they had off the field during their time in Ann Arbor?
You know, we set really high expectations for our student athletes. And if you're going to wear the Block M, you're going to wear it right. You're going to learn the minute you walk in the door that this isn't about you. This is about Michigan. And your job, your duty, and the reason we bring you to Michigan and give you the opportunity of your lifetime is to help make Michigan great. And our kids embrace that, and they epitomize it. And the senior class has done nothing but both of those things. They have done nothing but represent Michigan. I'm very, very proud of that.
From, I guess now these last 3 days, is there anything that you kind of take away of, I guess, what went right or what went wrong on these 3 games in 3 days, and that you can kind of encapsulate?
You know, I say it all the time. I'm in coaching longer than most people have been alive. And it's really hard to get to the World Series. And it's really hard to win at the World Series. And honestly, I'm just proud of our kids for the season they've had. It doesn't always go your way. That's how life goes. It's not whether it goes right or wrong, it's just whether you persevere through it. And if this is the biggest adversity they ever have, you know they've had a heck of a great life.
All right. Are there any other questions? If not, I'm sorry.
You talked last week about how this team carried expectations all season from last year's World Series performance. In the end, how do you think this team handled that this whole season and even in this postseason?
This is a tough group. You know, we made them tough by what we do every day, and regardless of the final outcome here, they tough through all those things. And it's not when you're winning 12-0 when you have to be tough. It's when, and we got through that regional, we got through that super regional, and we got here. And we won a tough game the first night, and, you know, we were close to winning it last night without our best performance. This is a really tough group.
All right. If there are no further questions, coaches, student athletes, thank you.
Thank you.
I would go speak to my partner about that.
But you saw it.
I would speak to my partner about that. That is his call. The player was running off the field thinking she was out. Scott and